Hello again, folks. Welcome back to another HP Gaming GameLINK video. It's been a minute. I know we've been missing, but we've been busy. For those of you who watched our last video and a couple of updates we've had as well, we have indeed welcomed our third child, our junior gamer, into the world. A beautiful little baby boy. So we're very excited about that, and we'll have more on that in coming videos. But for now, we're happy to let him grow and thrive. He's about 4 months old and very, very exciting. But it's been busy, obviously, and as such, we haven't been able to record content, but we are back, catching up with all the chaos that we've got. And today, we've got something that's been out for a little while, but I thought I'd bring my junior gamer, but also my junior dungeon master in as well. Because today, my friends, we are going to be having a look at Awaken Realms Vault series. And this is one that arrived a little while ago. Obviously, we're busy. We haven't had a chance to unbox it, but we've been saving it for this very occasion. What am I talking about? I am talking about Awaken Realms Story Dice. Welcome back, my friends. It is very good to see you once again on the other side of the interwebs. My name is Matt, and this is
Charlotte,
our junior gamer, and we are very excited to be back at the table doing some crazy stuff. We are at the big boys table because I have lost the studio that we were using. It's now become Charlotte's bedroom again, but that's enough about that. We are talking about Awaken Realms Story Dice from the Awaken Realms Vault. This is a collector's set of dice for D&D, role-playing, tabletop games, etc. But they are not just a set of RPG dice. That is this set here, the dungeon dice. So we'll have a quick look at those, but we're going to get into it. We're going to open up this one here. This is a collector's set of dice that don't allow you to necessarily roll D20s and things like that, although there are a couple of D20s in this box, Charlotte. There's also other dice in here that will help you determine randomness or add a bit of randomness to your games. Plastic goes
on the floor.
That's right. So you'll see what I mean. There should be 3 sets of dice in this box. I'm very excited about it. 3 sets that will allow you to curse your players, bless your players, and determine other random effects as well. We're going to bring the overhead in. First of all, have a look at the box up on the overhead there. Whoop. There you go. It is a very nice embellished box. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's actually textured, Charlotte. See, you can see it's raised and
they
embossed.
look like little awesome people laughing.
Maybe.
Like ghosts.
Well, it's quite possible, laughing at your player's misfortune. But what we're going to do is we're going to open this one up here and show you that there are 3 sets here. This is, I think, the cursed set, the blessed set, and then, of course, the other die set as well. But I think, Charlotte, what we'll do is we'll bring the camera in, get in nice and close and show the dice because they are going to be molto bene. So give us a second and we'll do that right away. We are back. We had to shuffle Charlotte that way a little bit, otherwise it can be right in her face. But that's okay. So you can see here, you've got the different dice sets. There are 3 different boxes here. Just to give you some comparison, this is the dungeon set. And we're going to just quickly show you what they look like. They're in these awesome boxes as well, which is cool. That is the dungeon set there. So you can see here you've got your D20. Yes, we did go for the Sundrop version because it's us. D4, D6, D8, 2 D10s, percentile, D12 and the D20. And these are just... I mean, it's pretty awesome to have them etched the way they are. They're washed with the Sundrop. They're pretty cool. Very cool indeed. So that's a standard RPG set, which is pretty straightforward. Yeah, nice. I know Charlotte's very keen to get into this. So let's see, where should we start?
Good to bad.
Okay, I like it. So we'll start with the blessed set. I'm pretty sure this is the blessed set here. Yes, yep. Blessed set, quality dice from RPG, the RPG Vault. We'll get that one out of the way. Now this is some good luck koi charm here, which is very cool. Koi from the koi pond. And then we will lift this off here. Now what's cool about this is you get a set of cards as well. So the koi may be granted by the Game Master when player characters gain an upper hand in situation or fate is on their side. It also, this is what's very cool about the blessed dice, excuse the noise. So this it's a standard set of D20. Sorry, RPG dice.
No.
Yep. No, it's not. D4, D6, D8, etc. It's all fine. Except if you look at the card, the koi die has a higher probability of rolling high results, a good way to reward players for good role playing. For example, the D20, which can be a wonderful thing but also the bane of everyone's existence, it doesn't have a natural 1 on it. It's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and yes, 2 natural 20 sides.
Wait, the dice have 2. So instead of the 1, they have 2 natural 20s.
Correct. So there's 1 natural 20 on the die there. And then if I look on the other side somewhere, there it is. So you can roll that.
Roll 1.
You can never roll a natural 1. It gives you 2 chances to crit. So instead of a 5% chance of rolling a nat 20, you get a 10% chance effectively, and you get 0% chance of a critical fail.
Basically, the 2 is basically the worst one you can roll.
Correct. By the same vocation, the D4 here has a 2, 3, and 2 4s on it, as opposed to a 1. The D6 has 2 6s, the D8 has 2 8s, etc. So you can see the D6 is quite chunky. And they've got this cool little koi. It's hard to see, you might have to pause the video, but they've got this great little fish sort of situation on there. Then you've got the D8 here.
So that has 2 8s on it.
Yes, it does. And then the 10 has 2 9s and a 0 for extra special results. The percentile dice has 2 90s and double 0. And the D12 has obviously the 2
double
D12.
zeros?
Yes, for percentile dice if you've got to roll something like a D100.
Oh, yeah.
And the D12 is there as well in all of its glory. Just going to make sure that I get these nice and close for you all to see. Very, very cool. So if you want to reward players, you can use those, which is very, very awesome.
Never.
Never reward them, says Charlotte. I like it. I like it. What? By the same vocation, though, there is the cursed set. Which looks very nasty and menacing. You can see here.
Can I open it?
We're going to give this one to Charlotte to open.
Yay.
I'm going to take that off there, leave that just in from, and then if you want to take the lid off those.
Lid.
There you go. And then you can see the terror dice. So it may be granted by the Game Master when player characters try to make a roll in a desperate situation or have angered gods or the DM, so you can punish them if need be as well.
Yay.
So, if you want to take some of those dice out, have a look at those, Charlotte. I'll go through the stats here. So you can see Charlotte's got the D6 here. Make sure we can see it on the count. That's it, fantastic. Now, here's the kicker. The D6 has 2 natural 1s and doesn't have a 6. So this is the reverse. So it's got 2 1s, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes. The D20 only goes up to 19, but it has 2 natural 1s on it. So definitely not the way to go if you do the wrong thing.
So the 19 is basically the 20 now.
Well, effectively it's not. That's the whole point of the cursed dice. And the D12 has a 2 1s, doesn't go to 12. So effectively they sub out those dice. You can see the breakdown there with the different results that are available. So anyone who does bad role playing might get these, have to roll with these, etc., or whatever the case may be.
If one of them tries to eat cheese.
Maybe, or constantly eat cheese, whatever the case may be. But I will say too, the cursed set, and we've seen that on the D8s here, they have these awesomely, I just like the design on them.
Maybe they're like on the tentacle things on the...
I think they're meant to be, yeah. So they're definitely designed for terror and causing mayhem, which we did.
Yay.
Now, I got this set because I'm a completionist, but the Blessed and the Cursed dice set were not the reason I backed this project. I like to do things by chance. People sometimes ask me, so what's the weather, what's this? And I've got to think on the fly. Sometimes I like to leave things to chance. So this here is what we call the Adventure set. Now, the Adventure set, from what I understand, is a series of D6s that allow you to roll for different things, i.e. weather. What's the weather like? Roll a D6 to determine the weather.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, no. We've gone beyond that. So what I mean is you have a set of cards here, and these dice, just wait for the noise, That's a lot of cards, which is awesome. Oh, there's 7. I thought there was only 6. There you go.
No, it's more than
So,
6.
you have an emotions die, which determines an NPC and how they react. You have a weather die. You have a perception die. You have a behavior die of how NPCs and creatures might behave when they first walk in and encounter the characters. Reaction dice, when someone does something. Activity, what's happening. And then changes to determine development of the scene that you're playing out. And they all have different die faces based on the situation. For example, emotions. Now you can see here. Look at these.
Oh my gosh.
They're so awesome.
Eyeball.
So this one here is your emotion die. So if I look at the emotion die here, you've got this angry face on the one side. You have a distrustful face on the 2 side. You have a, he says as he tries to find it, a neutral face as a 3. You have a scared face. Oh, look at him, he's so scared. Face. You have a cunning face. And then you have a friendly face on the D6 side, which is very cheery and happy to be here. But these are sun dropped and they look awesome. So if I, what's happening with the NPC? They're distrustful of you, Charlotte.
Oh.
Soz.
I want to roll the weather one.
You want to do the weather one? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look here and find the weather die. I think the weather die is this one here. There you go, give that a roll.
Okay. Yeah.
6 mist.
Yay!
And you can actually see there is mist on that side of the die as well, which is awesome.
Oh, so like if you like don't understand, you can like look at the die.
Sunny. Yeah, that's it. I love it. And then you've got a howling wind. There is also rain or precipitation, a storm here, and then 3 is cloudy. But you actually see the faces have those carved into them, which is just awesome. So good. Then you have perception. So perception is might be how the characters can see, or the other players, or the NPCs. So you've got here focus on. Then you've got a hearing focus, which is the number 2 with ears and whatnot. I'm just trying to make sure I keep those in the frame. You've got thought. So your thought perception is high. You've got a sensation on the 4 side, which is all about might be touch or feel or temperature. You can see something might be moving. Or you can have a look at the 6, which is a schnoz. Smell. Yeah, exactly. Which is very, very cool. I do dig these very much. They're awesome.
Behavior.
Where's the behavior one? I'm assuming that it is...
That one?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Wait.
Yeah, that's it. Sounds good.
Yep. It
Yep.
is, because it has a bird on it.
They're quite chunky as well, aren't they? So
3.
you've got a 3. Courageous. You can see courageous birdie
I
here.
am courageous.
Upside down, sorry. There you go. And then you've got here a pragmatic creature. You have an empathetic. You have what looks to be a spiritual experience here. Cautious, which is a creepy, creepy mouse. Or creeping mouse, I should say. Then you have an aggressive animal. So wolves might be nasty and aggressive and stuff, which is very, very cool.
You have an aggressive ogre.
Yeah, that's it. Reactions. So you have a reaction die, which is, this would be like how the NPCs react to a certain situation. Get ready to defend yourself. Then you have a laugh. So you got a big giggle, which is awesome. You've got thinking it through here. You have a repartee, I think it is there. Yep. You have a brush it off. And then you have a losing temper when you go to fisticuffs. Look, check it out. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I love it. Activity die. Ooh, I
which
wonder.
one's
Oh,
that
here we
one?
go. That's this one here. So developing a storyline, and I love the fact that they're 3D. I will say too, they're quite balanced. They don't feel like they're weighted in any way, which is very, very cool.
But like you have to like, when you put them in the
Perception.
thing,
Preparation, sorry.
you have to like kind of like press them down because some of them can't like sit. Like,
Yeah, you have to make sure they're balanced and
Yeah.
then they're safely, which is very cool. Activity, let's go to a tavern. Yeah. You could roll an unexpected event. something could just pop up. You could just go for a bit of a wander around,
That's
visiting
always
what's
bad.
town. That's pretty much, yeah, well, not always. Sometimes it could be good. And then it's a chance to rest. Let's rest. What do you think? Let's
If
rest.
I'm $2,000
A $2,000 bucks, you reckon?
never.
All right, here we go. Changes. This is a die that determines what happens as a scene develops and changes. So you might be playing out a scene in game. The DM rolls the dice and then maybe something happens. For example, a plot twist might be revealed. You might get a very welcome surprise, finding some loot or otherwise. And these cards have notes on them as well about different options that you can use or different suggestions on what those things might be. The environment might shift. You might fall through a portal or something.
You say nothing.
You say nothing, maybe. High risk, high reward, high stakes, maybe. Unpleasant surprise. And then you might have even just a moment of calm. A moment of calm. Which I think, I don't know, there's something about these, they just look awesome. What we will do, I think, is get the different sets and do close-ups of everything on the table. But the cards, as I said, have all the information here for you, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
And I do like the art. The art's pretty cool. I mean, as far as dice go for different things, because you've obviously DM'd a couple of sessions for myself.
Oh, yeah. And Blair.
And Blair as well. But having something like this to help you think of the weather, all that sort of stuff, gives you an extra dynamic at the table. What do you think?
Yeah. Because sometimes if, like, you... so, say I was running a campaign and I set a part up, but they decide to go a different direction, then what are you going to... we don't know what to do, so...
I hate that. You do all this prep and then all of a sudden, no, we're just going to go wander this way.
You've been through
And
that.
I've been through that a lot in my time as a dungeon master, and that's as a game master, I should say. So having something like this on the fly is going to be quite a useful tool. I can see myself using them quite a bit, which is very, very exciting. And I'll put these ones away. Look, what we're going to do, folks, we are going to clear away this. I'm going to show you what they look like, do a bit of a flyover for these Awaken Realms dice, Story Vault dice. So check it out. Let's roll that footage. How awesome is that? Some crazy chaotic dice. I do like the idea of the cursed dice to punish people who'd be silly, or the blessed dice to reward them if they have a good moment of inspiration. You might better give them that extra critical chance on the D20, etc., without really making the game OP for the players. Charlotte, your thoughts on your favourite set? Which is your favourite one?
I think it might be the Cursed and the Adventure. So,
Yeah, you like them both. Yeah, I mean, the adventure set I'm going to get a lot of use out of. I can see that happening quite a bit. But look, that's all we've got time for this one. We've put it all together. We think if you have thoughts on these dice or you want to see different things, by all means, please let us know. Pop it in the comments below. Chuck us a like. And if you're feeling up to it and you want to support the channel even more, you can always join us and become one of our gamer army and join the channel as a member. By all means, you can jump on there. I think you can get all sorts of things. You can take part in different categories, take part in games with us live on Board Game Arena, etc. So please, we'd love your support. Thank you very much. If you are already supporting the channel, we really appreciate your love and support. Until then,
play D&D.
Yes, play lots of D&D. Get out there, play lots of crazy stuff, play lots of games, get back to the table, be kind, always be kind. But until next time, folks, it is bye for now.